Good morning. So, if you are feeling like you have lost yourself, you're feeling unfulfilled in your life, if you're feeling like this can't be it, right? This can't be my entire life. There's got to be more for me. Welcome. We're going to talk today. I hope that some of you here have moved out of that, have found your way out of that. But if you are still in this period in your life, if you're still there, we're going to talk today about 10 steps to a breakthrough. 10 steps to a breakthrough in your life. Good morning, y'all. I'm not a life coach. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a counselor. Okay, so this is not me telling you things. This is us sharing what we have done together. All of us are going to still share. All of us are going to get in here in these comments, in this chat, and on this live stream and share what we have done to get ourselves a breakthrough, to bring ourselves to the point of breakthrough. So good morning. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Stephanie Perry. I'm a year-round house sitter. I'm the creator of House Sitter School, and I help Black women take a sabbatical or move abroad on a budget. If that's interesting to you, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Hit the subscribe button and then hit that notification bell and turn on notifications so that you'll be notified when I post a new video. Welcome. All right, so good morning, everybody in the chat. Good morning, Adelia. Good morning, Sid. Good morning, Nirel. Good morning, Bougie Barb. Good morning, Weezy Jefferson. Good morning, Brenda or Letta. Nikki or Nakai. Good morning, Lori. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Ken. Good morning, RJ. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, Tanika. Good morning, everyone. All right, so I'm excited to talk about this because I got an awesome comment. I got an awesome comment when I talk about doing YouTube and I say, as a YouTuber, you don't need to come up with your video topics. I mean that because this entire video today, this whole live stream today is because I got an awesome comment from Aimee. I'm not going to share the screenshot, but because it's long and because she put her last name is on her YouTube channel, But she says, my problem is I don't know how to make this move, right? I don't know how to go abroad. She's a phlebotomist, right? She doesn't know how she'd be able to support herself. She says, I'm just feeling bummed and alone in this. I'm not sure if there's a right way to get answers. This just can't be life. She says, this just can't be my life. It can't be, right? The life she has right now. She says, this just can't be my life. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. And so I appreciate you, Aimee, if you're here. I appreciate you for leaving that comment. You're not alone feeling like that. I have felt like that. A lot of us here have felt like that. If you guys would, if you don't mind, would you take a quick second and tell us, good morning, Elle, good morning, Monique, good morning, S, good morning, Katrina, good morning, Joanne, good morning, 11 Butterflies, good morning, Ujo, Janice, good morning, I haven't seen you in a while, Janice, good morning, Samantha, good morning, Katrina, good morning, Jesse and Beverly. All right, if you don't mind, would you take a second in this chat, and if you're watching the replay, would you take a second in this live stream and let me know if you have felt stuck in the past, or if you are feeling stuck now, okay? And if you're feeling stuck now, do you think you know what it would take for you to feel unstuck? Or do you have no idea how to get unstuck? Right? Am I making that clear? If you would let me know if you felt stuck before, but you're unstuck now, let us know that. If you want to, you can even share what it was that got you unstuck. Okay? If instead you're still feeling stuck, please share. Do you have an idea what it will take to get you unstuck, or do you have no idea? I would appreciate if we would share that with each other because, like I said, we are doing this together today. This is not me teaching you. This is us sharing with each other. Okay? So if y'all would share that, let me get my pen and my notes. Okay, I have felt stuck. I'm going to go ahead. So while y'all are typing that, I'm going to go ahead and tell you the first step. Step number one is give yourself grace. If you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling unfulfilled, if you're feeling like this can't be my life, if you're feeling like I need a breakthrough, give yourself grace. Step number one, give yourself some grace. It is a natural part of life. I hope you're seeing in the chat right now that We all have felt like this or do feel like this now. So give yourself grace. We kind of beat ourselves up and shame ourselves for the whatever we are going through at that particular time. But shame doesn't help. All shame does when you feel shamed about things is that it makes you not want to take any action, right? Not want to look for any help, not want to take any steps because you're too ashamed to admit that you're in that position, right? So give yourself grace, let go of that shame, that feeling that, oh, I should know. Why don't I know? So and so has known her whole life what she wanted to do. So and so is living her dreams and she's way younger than me. I'm telling you, that doesn't matter. First of all, a lot of the people who you think are living their dreams are not happy, right? Right? Some of us, when people would look at us from the outside, they would say, oh, she's living her dreams, and you're not happy in your situation. What makes you think that other people are happy just because you think that they're living their dream, you know? So first of all, let go of the shame because the people who you think are doing it possibly are not doing it. Also, like I said, shame is just a barrier. Shame keeps you from taking any action. Shame will keep you from taking help even when help is right in your face. Okay? So that was step number one. Give yourself grace. Be very proud of yourself for recognizing that you're stuck. Because let me tell you, when I was 40, I didn't realize that I was stuck. I thought that this was life, right? We read Aimee's comment, or I read part of Aimee's comment where she said, this can't be my life. Let me tell you, when I was 40, I thought that this was my life. I thought that was it. I didn't even recognize that I'm feeling stuck, I'm feeling unfulfilled. I thought this is all there is for me. So if you're at a point where you recognize that there's more for you, you're doing so much better than I was. Because I would come home from my job, I worked nighttime in a pharmacy, overnight shift. I would come home 6 or 7 in the morning, I would pull out a calculator and I would calculate how many more of this exact same day do I have to live through until I get to retire and then live, right? How many more days do I have to go through before I get to live? It didn't even occur to me that I could do something now. So if you're here, it's because you think you can do something now. You're ahead of the game, okay? You're ahead of the game. All right, so I'm gonna ask y'all to leave some comments. I see the comments going, so I'm gonna read some, okay? Here we go. Sonia, I feel somewhat stuck, but I feel hopeful that I'll have a breakthrough. Listen, that's what it takes. Tony Robbins, who apparently is not a really nice person, right? So I'm not saying that he's our hero or anything, but Tony Robbins says that happiness is just a plan or a hope plus progress. And I would agree with that for myself. That's what I've seen for myself. When I have a hope, something that I'm holding on to, plus progress towards that hope, no matter how small, no matter how slow, no matter what, that's when I am happiest, right? That's when I feel my best. Progress plus hope plus progress. So you're there, Sonia, you're there. When you have a hope that there's more, I don't know that you can get more without hope that there is more, right? Even when I was laying on that sofa upset about what my life looked like, I did get hope from an outside source, from some dudes in Brazil. I went on a vacation. Some dudes in Brazil were like, there's another way. You can quit your job. You can travel on savings. You can live. You can see the world for $40 a day. Right. They gave me hope and a plan. So, and that's what it takes. That's the change that it takes. All right. Peggy, hi Peggy. I feel it and have felt it, taking care of elderly parents and a teenager. The obligations that we have in our lives can make us feel like we don't get to thrive. We don't get to thrive. I hope, Peggy, by the time we get through these 10 steps, you have found that that's not true, right? That those obligations, yes, they're there. We're not going to pretend like they don't exist, but that doesn't mean that that is it for your life. Okay, Sam, I feel stuck. I have an idea of how to feel unstuck, but I would definitely like help. Okay, good, right? That hope we just talked about, that hope and progress towards your plan is what you need. I hope that if you want to tell us what you think that thing is, you can say it. If you don't want to say it, don't say it. Therapy is helping me get unstuck. Fantastic, CJ. That's one of our 10 steps. Yeah, that's one of our 10 steps. CJ is ahead. Yes, that's what it's for. That's one of the things that it's for. Good. Taj, same thing. Taj Maher, same thing. Good. I've started therapy as a first step. Wonderful. Great. Jawula, practicing grace daily is still an opportunity for me. Okay. Yeah, grace, gratitude, all of the things that they tell us to do, all of those things are part of the process. Part of the process. Joy. I feel so unaccomplished. When we take on other people's expectations for ourselves, then that's what happens, right? People tell us, especially like Black people in America, right? Black excellence. Here are the four things you need to do to achieve Black excellence. Are there four, right? So you need a college education, and then you need an advanced degree. You need property, right? You need to be a homeowner and something else. I don't know. Maybe there are only three steps of Black excellence. There's four, right? You need to be a super achiever. You need to be exhausted to feel excellent. And if you don't have those things, you can feel unaccomplished, especially being a Black person in the United States. But I'm here to tell you that plenty of people, including a lot of the women in this chat, have those things, right? People would look at them from the outside and say, oh, Black excellence, right? Achievement, accomplishment, yes, you're doing it. And these women are still here in the chat saying, I feel unfulfilled and I feel stuck. Okay, so those external accomplishments are not the way. I'm here to tell you, those external accomplishments are not the path to a fulfilling, life. They're not the path to happiness. They're not the path to peace of mind. So I hope that you can give yourself that grace of saying, even if I had these things that I think would make me accomplished, I might still be in the same place, right? I might still be in the same place. So instead of worrying about those outside things, let's work on the real. Let's work on something that's real, that's for me, something that you choose for your life instead of something that other people choose for you. NW, good. NW says, I absolutely felt stuck and wanting to break free. Step one was cleaning up my credit. Yes. Cleaning up debt and credit. Yes. The things that are dragging you down, those things, you got to take action on them pronto. Let's see. I don't know what step that is. It's on my list. That is one of the steps. Beverly, I feel stuck because I'm a little fearful of making the move I need to make. Fear, I say it all the time, fear, it's okay to have fear. We think that we can't take action because we have fear. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Anything that you've ever done probably that was difficult for you, you felt fear, but you still did it. It's okay to feel fear and still take some action, okay? So just because you're feeling fear doesn't mean you don't take action. You take it with you. Take that fear right with you. Kenya Rancy, Rashida and I interviewed Kenya Rancy for a series of videos called 12 Days of Career Breaks. We talked to 12 Black women who took a career break to travel. And Kenya said she was taking herself to the airport, I think, or I don't know. She wasn't going to the airport. She was going somewhere. And she was so afraid. She said, I'm just going to buckle this passenger seatbelt and pretend like that is the fear, right? I'm going to put the fear in this seat. I'm gonna buckle this seatbelt and we're just gonna have a conversation while I'm driving, okay? I'm gonna take the fear with me. I'm gonna tell the fear, you're not driving, I drive. But if you're here, you can come, but I'm driving and I'm gonna talk to you and we're gonna get this thing worked out. We're gonna do something. We're gonna do something, even though you're here, even though that fear is here, we're still gonna do this, okay? Junquette, I became unstuck by starting to research the vague notion I was interested in, yes, and trying to remember the things I wanted to do, yes. I went through rabbit holes and enjoyed the research, yes. All right, Junquette, let's get started because y'all are telling us the steps that are on my piece of paper, okay? So number one was give yourself grace. Be okay with not knowing what the thing is that's going to help you get unstuck. It's okay if you don't know what it is. If you do know what it is, good. I'm happy for you. Or if you have an idea, an inkling that you know what it is, great. If you're here today and you don't know what that thing is, also great. Okay? We're at step one. You don't have to be at step 10. We're at step one. Give yourself grace. Number two is the thing that is going to help us do the rest of the things on the list. Okay? So, number two, we're all going to take out a calendar right now. Please pull out your phone. Everyone, take out a calendar. And we're going to schedule in a block of free time. If you can find one day where you don't have to do anything else, please find it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do this together. Get your phones out. We're gonna find, hopefully we can find one day. If we need to bring in, we need to tell our spouse or partner, I'm here in the house this day, but you don't see me. I'm invisible today. If we can, whatever, find, send our dogs to doggy daycare. If that means you're going to get in your car and drive to a park or a beach and pull out a blanket and sit there for 6 hours, or if it means you're going to book yourself in a swanky hotel, which some of y'all will do, book yourself in a hotel and give yourself a full day to yourself. We're going to find a day, one day. I hope that you can find the day before May is over. This is the end of April. I hope that we can all find one day. Day is relative. Your day might be 4 hours. Okay, your day might be a weekend. Okay, can we all, anybody have their calendar out? I'm waiting. I'm serious. I'm waiting. Okay. Yeah. Anybody have 4 hours to however long? At least, where you can do the rest of the stuff on this list, where you can commit to doing the rest of the stuff. My day will be May. So May 2nd, I have a lot of stuff going on May 2nd. So I'm going to take May 4th. Okay. May 4th. And I'm going to put on that all day. I'm going to say breakthrough. Okay. That's going to be my breakthrough day. All day. Okay. Not that this is the day that a breakthrough is going to happen, but this is the day we're going to focus on this breakthrough. Okay. Anybody else? Yes. Okay. I see some yeses. Okay. Have mine out. Okay. Please give yourself a day. Please. I know that you have to, okay. Connie Robinson's taking an entire weekend. Yes. Take what you need. But please, like seriously, at least 4 hours. Okay, thank you. May 14th, Brooklyn Muse. Thank you. Nadine, May 18th. Alicia Virgo, May 14th. Daisy, any Sunday. Good, Daisy. Brenda, April 30th, all day. Thank you. Okay? Please. Okay? Thanks, y'all. I know some of you will have to rearrange some things, and you'll have to get somebody to come in and take care of some other responsibilities, maybe. But please put the day on your calendar, and then you may have to work to make that day work, or to change the day. But please put it on the calendar, please. Okay. May 17th, Lori. Rukia says yes. Gwen Davis says today. Hi, Gwendolyn Davis. My mom had a very good friend when I was young named Gwen Davis. Sandra, May 8th. 11 Butterflies says yes. Orletta, April 30th. Living Water, Quilter, May 15th. Fiona, May 8th and 9th. Thank you, Fiona. Taj, April 27th. Jacqueline, today. Okay, Jacqueline, we're going to have to get this done then so you can get yours started. All right? Terry Lynn, May 22nd. Brenda, tomorrow. Joanne, May 1st, it was your mother's birthday. Very good. Joy, May 1st. Karen, May 8th and 9th. Rukia, any Friday. May 2nd. Junquette, May 8th. Okay, thank you. Elle has Saturday and Sunday always. Okay, good. Have a free day tomorrow. Deb, May 1st. Okay, thank you. Sundays are depressing for me because I know I have work on Monday. No, Sundays change, so that changes. Once you start living out your dreams, Mondays no longer become terrible, and Sunday evenings no longer become dreadful, right? I know that dread. We all know that dread. I got to go to work tomorrow. But We're talking about a breakthrough, honey. Alicia, we're talking about a breakthrough, okay? Sundays are not going to be bad for you once you start living out your dreams, okay? So you have to reframe that. Okay, thanks, y'all. Thank you very much for sharing your days. Thank you. Good, Natalie. Okay, good. 8 hours after church tomorrow, Simona. Okay, thanks, y'all. Okay, so here's what we have to do during our day. Okay, so the next steps are the things that we're going to do during our day. Some of these things we're going to do before then, right? But y'all know. I'm just saying, I love steps. I love steps. I love a list. I have my list on two different pieces of paper, and so we're going to do some steps. Okay. So number one was give yourself grace. Number two, schedule some free time with no obligations. Okay. Number three, we're going to do what we've already seen. I believe Junquette already told us. Number three, we're going to look back at our life and look back for when we did feel that fire. When have I felt like I was moving in alignment with who I want to be? When was it? It might be a few years ago. It's okay. We're not judging ourselves for how long that's been. It might be I was 6 years old and I used to write in my journal and I told everyone that I was going to be a writer and then I dropped it because when I said it, everybody would be like, oh. And then when I said I want to be a doctor, they'd be like, oh. And so I stopped dreaming about being a writer and I became a doctor or a lawyer because of the responses that I got from people, not because it was really my burning desire. Right. Whatever. We're going to look back. Anybody want to share a time when they felt like I'm in alignment? Right. I am on fire for my life. I'm on fire. I feel like I am living in alignment, whether that's now or before. So I do feel like I'm there now. But before, when I was in the Army, I started running. I didn't join the Army until I was 26. I started running. And one May, I want to say it was like Cinco de Mayo, I signed up to run a 5K in Austin. I was stationed in Fort Hood, Texas. I signed up to run a 5K in Austin. It's called Chewy's Hot to Trot. It's a famous race down there. I hope they still have it. Chewy's Hot to Trot. It's a 5K. And I remember getting in my car, drove a Camaro, getting in my Camaro so I could be down there early. It was probably Sunday morning or maybe Saturday morning. Driving down so I could be there early, and I was really nervous. I had butterflies in my stomach, even though it was a 5K race. Like, we ran more than 5K every day for PT. But it was the first time I had done anything like this. I felt like I was declaring that I'm a runner, and I was going out to, do like a semi-social thing. And, it was just different. It was a change for me. I kept that race T-shirt and that race bib number for years and years. I may still have that paper race bib in my mom and dad's, in the drawer in my mom and dad's house. And I remember just feeling like, wow, this is the start of a new future for me, a new me. I really did. It was just a 5K race. I don't remember much of the race. We ran in Austin and we ran past Chewy's restaurant, which is a Mexican or like a Tex-Mex restaurant. I don't remember much about the race, but I remember the drive down and the drive back and the prep for it and pinning the number on my shirt with the safety pins. And I remember that. And I remember feeling this is the beginning for me. And I did run. I ran for years. I was a runner for years and I loved it. I loved the idea of running. And I actually loved the act of running most days. I loved it. I loved getting up, getting off work and going, putting my running shoes on and just go. I felt like that was just a time in my life that I don't remember what else was going on in my life. I guess when I got out of the Army, I got a job and blah, blah, blah. But I remember feeling like this is in alignment with me. This is in alignment with who I want to be. I would go back to that. I would write that down on my list and I would think about. So we're going to think back to when we felt that fire. It doesn't have to be related to a job. Y'all know. But related to something that you were doing in your life that just made you feel like this is a yes. I dropped running. I stopped running. I ran a half marathon, and then I didn't run for months and months. I got a boyfriend, and we started going out all the time. And then one day I ran a 10-mile race without really preparing for it, and I hurt my knee, like ligament damage in my knee. And then I put on, 60, 80 pounds, and I never ran again. I have not run again since that time, right? But I felt that is a time when I know, when I look back, that is a time when I felt not stuck. I felt like I was fulfilling a portion of myself. I don't know the good words for it, okay? So Karen says hers was while she was traveling through Europe. Lorraine, age 24, moving out of her apartment, staying in the Bronx. I moved to Brooklyn, but I felt so free and felt so myself. Yeah, yeah. When I retired from the Army in 2017. Congratulations, Denise. When I lost 80 pounds, sadly, I gained it back. Congratulations on that, Karen. Losing weight means you know how to lose weight, right? I have gained back more than I have lost every single time. So I'm not going, there's no, it's pretty common. It's pretty normal. 20 to 25 and 50 to 55 for Carol. The day I had my son, CL Swisher. I absolutely was not a track star. Okay, here we go. Jumay. I'm gonna just say it 3 different ways. Hopefully one of those is right. Hello. When I was in college, I was writing and speaking on stage. Wasn't making any money, but I was happy. Yes, all right. Okay. So we're doing some of this now, but we're gonna take more time on our time off. We're gonna take more time and just go back to that. Right? We're gonna go back to, we're gonna write these things down. Which of these things do we want to pick back up? I keep telling you guys, I want to pick running back up. Monique White is my running inspiration. Monique is an unstoppable journey on Instagram, and she's my running inspiration. I want to pick it back up because I loved it. I loved it. Okay. Terry Lynn, taking music lessons all over the world and being at the gym every morning. Simona, when I left New York for the first time, I felt free. Yes, California has made me think California made me think there is life out of New York. Okay, yeah. Performing, singing on stage, new me. Wow, there are quite a few singers in the chat today, I think. If you're here, Nice, and hopefully Nice and Deborah will pop in and say hi. Yeah. Becoming Nirel says, repeat the question. Just, do you remember a time when you felt not stuck, right? A time in your life when you felt like you were in alignment with who you want to be. Tell us, what were you doing during that time? What made you feel so good, so happy, so free, so full of hope and progress, right? When is a time that you felt like Tony Robbins says that happiness is hope plus progress? When is a time in your life when you felt hope plus progress? If you have if you have one that you want to share it. If not, write it down anyway. No matter what you do, write it down on your piece of paper, or wherever you're taking notes. Shaquenta, college and study abroad trip to Australia. Good. Beverly, retired from the Air Force in 2015. Yes. Jan says, I know that running high. It feels really good. It feels really good. And my legs looked awesome. When I moved to South Korea, lost 40 pounds and was at my lowest weight. Yeah. Oh, I hope you enjoyed Korea. Belly dancing, Monique. Yes. Okay. Okay. I'm glad to see that we have answers to that question. I'm so glad to see that. If you don't have anybody want to share that they don't have an answer to that question, they don't have any time when they have felt like they were fulfilling their life's, I don't know, mission, with a time when they were living their life on their own terms. Anybody haven't not experienced that? Yeah, Julie, hope plus progress. That's what Tony Robbins says. Those aren't my words, but I agree. That's when I look at my own self. I agree. Hope plus progress is when I feel the happiest, right? Joanne, 25 years ago, I was on my way to Malaysia to meet a man that I never met. We hit it off, planning on getting married. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that he passed away, Joanne. But I'm glad that you did get to experience that feeling, right? What a feeling. I can't imagine getting on a plane to meet somebody that you never met, and that excitement. I know the excitement of just preparing to meet somebody that you already know, meet up with somebody you already know. So that's a wonderful feeling to be able to reignite, right? It's a wonderful feeling to be able to sit in, right? Sometimes I do. I just go back to times when I felt good, and I just remember how that felt. I feel it over again. It's nice to have that in your repertoire. Okay, NW doesn't have an answer, and is up to you. Says, I don't have an answer. Is it because, and Pearl, I don't have an answer. Okay, is it, friends, because you're editing yourself? Okay, this is something that we tend to do. We tend to say, this isn't the reason I gave the running answer and not like, some professional, work related answer or whatever, is because this is personal to you. It's not what other people would say is the best time in your life or the most fulfilling time in your life. It's up to you. It can be it can be when you were 6 years old and you used to scribble in your notebook and you swore you were a writer. It can be that. This may take some more time for you. Don't get frustrated. Thank you for sharing that you don't have an answer, friends. Don't get frustrated if you don't have an answer. We're going to take our day. I hope that you've picked a day in your calendar. We're going to take our day and we're going to sit and we're going to look back until we can find it. We're going to look back until we can find it. You may have been 6. I also sometimes look back at the time when I was like 6, 7, 8. My grandmom in Smyrna, Delaware, she had honeysuckle in her backyard. And for some reason, back to back, I always had a cousin who lived there with her for this, like, who stayed there for the summer. And I just remember just being in the backyard, smelling and tasting the honeysuckle in the backyard. And I just remember and then my grandfather had a dog. He got a dog very briefly. There was a dog back there, and my cousin Marcus and I'm not sure if it was Marcus or Bobby, honestly. We took the dog to the dog's food because my grandfather just used to feed the dog leftovers, slop, right? And we decided the dog was too good for that. And we took him to the dog store to go buy some pet food. And the dog peed in the store, and we just took off running. Right? And the reason that is a good memory because it was with family. Like I said, I'm a loner, but I really have enjoyed lots of time with family. It was a time with a dog when we just got to be a little bit mischievous, I guess. It doesn't have to be some grand thing. Like, seriously, just a time in your life where you're like, man, I felt good. I felt good during that time. Playing percussion band for dancers. Pearl, okay, I love to write. Stopped in my early 20s, wanted to travel and see the world. Okay, good. Okay, so we've done a couple of the steps, but step 3, there's more to step. So step 3, having one example is good, having more examples are better. So we're going to take more time on our day off and do step 3. We're going to take more time on our day off and do all of the rest of these steps, okay? Step 4 is to look around your current situation for hints. Look around your present life. So we've looked back at the past. Step 4 is we're going to look at our current situation for hints to what will fulfill us in the future. If you are doing something, a little something that you think, I want to expand on that, write that out, right? It might be, you might not even be doing it. You might be watching it. Like, sometimes I watch things on YouTube and I'm like, I've watched 3 hours of this particular thing on YouTube. Maybe I should try and start doing this thing. Maybe this is interesting, right? I watch macrame and hand and weaving videos on YouTube. Maybe I need to start some macrame or some weaving. It's just, maybe this is just a hint that I'm really interested in these things because this is something that I would enjoy doing, something that would bring me some pleasure. So we're going to look at our current situation. What kind of things are you drawn to? What kind of things stop you in your tracks? Will there be a download, Ujo? There can be, but I don't know. Let's see. So we'll call it vicarious.com/breakthrough. It's not there. Don't go there right now. But if you're watching the replay and it's after like Monday, April 20 something, I'll try to do it tomorrow on the 25th. So if you're watching after Monday, April 26th, it's probably there. So vicarious.com/breakthrough. Thank you for that, Uza. I'm writing it down so I don't forget. Vicarious.com/breakthrough. Okay, so I will make a download, but it's not, I don't have a download. Good idea. All right. Hey, Carmen. Carmen, I've known Carmen almost most of my life. Hi, Carmen. Nice to see you. All right, so so we have given ourselves grace for where we are today. We have scheduled in our calendars some free time between from 4 hours to 4 days, seriously, where we are going to be able to do the rest of these steps. The next step, we are going to look back on a time in our life when we felt alive, when we felt good, when we felt like we were in alignment with who we are meant to be. Anytime, anytime, no matter how big or how small the thing is. It doesn't have to be a major accomplishment or an achievement. It can just be a feeling. We're going to look back at these times and as many as we can remember, as many as we can get out of ourselves. And then we're going to look around our current situation. My mom just discovered acrylic painting. Hi, Mom. I saw your comment. Hi. My mom just discovered acrylic painting. My mom just turned 74. 74. Yeah, my mom just turned 74. All right. Ife, starting a podcast with my best friend in South Africa. Wonderful. Congratulations, Ife. What's it about? Or I don't know. Yeah, it's none of my business. But if you want us to know, you can tell us. Yeah. Okay, Julie, we'll see you later. Yeah, so look around your current situation, the things that are just drawing your attention, the things, and maybe the things that you have said to yourself, but that's not for me. I'm interested in this, but I could never do that. You don't know what you could do. You really don't know what you could do. If you gave yourself some free time, if you made it a priority, you don't know what you could do. Who knows what you could do? We had a mention earlier that she enjoyed public speaking. I've enjoyed speaking too. When I speak places, people used to ask me, "Oh, do you want to be a teacher?" When I was a kid and when I was in college, "Oh, do you want to be a teacher? You're good at this." Well, YouTube wasn't even invented then, right? So I could have been like, "Oh, there's no money in it. There's no money in being a speaker or whatever, whatever things that we limit ourselves with. I don't like, whatever. I don't want to, whatever." But who knew YouTube was going to come around and I get to speak to my friends every Saturday for for fun and profit, right? For fun and money. You don't know what your thing. You don't know how you'll be able to implement it into your life. Another way to look around is to look at what other people come to you for. Hi, Katrina. I love sewers. I love sewers. I want to get I want someone, I don't want to do it myself. I want someone to make a website of like Black women who sew around the world so that as I travel, I can stop into your house and have you make things for me. You and Adelia and Tanisha sews. Yeah, I want y'all to create some sort of thing where I can stop in because, like, I'm in Mexico right now. Rashida and I just got to hang out in San Miguel de Allende, right? It would have been so cool if we could have stopped by and had somebody sew us some matching outfits. Is that dumb? I don't care. I don't care. Yes, I would like there to be a connected network of Black women sewers in various parts of the world. Thank you for somebody, whoever's going to invent that. Thank you for that. Yeah. Okay. So we're talking about the thing that people come to you for. The thing that people will tell you what you're an expert in, right? They will tell you the thing that they're always asking you for help with. You may like doing it. You may not. You may like doing a part of it, but not all of it, right? But get that down on paper. Okay. We're going to take our time off, our free time that we have set aside, and we're going to look at these things. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. Number 5 is a very specific assignment. Yes, double T. Yes, matching outfits. That would have been so cute. Like coordinating outfits. Rashida would not have worn a matching outfit with me, I don't think. But she would have worn a coordinating outfit with me. Hers in like a yellow pattern and mine in like whatever. I like burgundies and magentas and pinks. And San Miguel has beautiful, like lots of walls and lots of humongous doors. We didn't do a photo, any kind of photo op together, really. We just took a couple selfies. Um, it was our first time meeting. Some of y'all don't know. Rashida and I have worked together for years and years on the internet and have helped lots and lots of Black women live their dreams together on the internet. And we met for the first time this week. Okay, so step number 5, watch Linda Husser's video. Okay, I don't have any better way to tell you. In the Exodus Summit, on ExodusSummit.com. Okay, Exodus Summit was a summit, a virtual summit that happened September of 2020, and we have a video. The last video that we closed out Exodus Summit with was an interview with Linda Husser, where it's called the Over 50 Mindset Makeover. We kept the title Over 50 Mindset Makeover because, oh, you know what I'm gonna do, y'all? We kept the title Over 50 Mindset Makeover because it was because she has a group called Bodacious Black Women Over 50. She's a life coach who specializes in helping women over 50, Black women over 50. And so we thought it was only right to keep that name, but then talking with Linda was so wonderful for us. Neither one of us was over 50. We thought about not calling it that, but we kept the name because we want women over 50 to know that this is for you. But it's also for all of us. You don't have to be over 50. You don't have to be a woman. You have to be a person who is looking for a breakthrough. If you're a person who's looking for a breakthrough, watch that video. Go to ExodusSummit.com and look for the video called Over 50. You have to give your, okay, if you can pause, if you can give me 1 second, actually, what I think I'm gonna do is give you a different link to the video. Don't tell Rashida. I'm gonna give you the link to watch the video without a time limit for just today. This is something I'm not gonna be able to do right now. I should have done this ahead of time. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, okay, go to ExodusSummit.com, watch the video. Okay, you're gonna have to give us your name and your email address, and then you'll be able to watch the video. Okay, it's called Over 50 Mindset Makeover. For those of you who have already had your free time with Exodus Summit, because you only get 48 hours to watch the videos. So for those of you who have already had your 48 hours, I'm going to make, in that breakthrough email download that I'm going to make at vicarious.com/breakthrough, I'm going to put in a second link so that you can watch it again for another 48 hours for free. Okay, so if you can't go to ExodusSummit.com and watch it for free because you've already had your free trial, then when you get your download at vicarious.com/breakthrough on Monday, you'll be able to watch it again for free. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Don't tell Rashida. Okay, okay, so why do I want you to watch this video? Why is this video an assignment? This video is Linda Husser, first of all, bringing me and Rashida to tears. Right, we had to keep it together for the video. But this video is Linda Husser talking about her own personal breakthrough. In her 40s, I'll tell you some of the story. She was a hairdresser. She became a hairdresser in her 20s, and she was in LA, and she was like, I want to be a stylist to the stars. I'm going to open my own shop. I'm going to, she could see her future. She could see the fabulous life she was going to have. She woke up, and it was 20 years later. She did not have her own shop. She was not a stylist to the stars. She was not living her dreams. She was not happy, right? A lot of us know that. We already saw the comments that I feel unfulfilled, right? Not fulfilled, not happy. And she was thinking, is it too late? Is it too late? Okay, so for her 50th birthday, she did something amazing. I don't want to give it all away. Had a change that not only changed her life, but changed her trajectory, changed her path. Now she's a life coach. Okay. But this one video can do more for you than I can. Linda is a life coach, so she can do more for you in that video than I can. Um, but that's your assignment. Okay, so that was number 5. Watch Linda's video. It's called Over 50 Mindset Makeover. You can watch it at exodussummit.com, or you can go to vicarious.com/breakthrough. Not today, but vicarious.com/breakthrough, and there'll be a link to the video. Okay. Again, hope plus progress. That video is going to give you hope. I can't, there's no other way around it. That video is going to give you hope, and she's going to help you, reignite the fire. Reignite your fire. If you've never had the fire ignited in the first place, she'll show you how to build it. In that video, she's going to show you how to build a fire and how to reignite that fire. Okay? Everybody good? Diane, I'm 47 and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I feel like, man, things are coming together, right? I'm not 47 yet. I'll be 47 soon. Things are coming together. All right, I'm looking through your chat real quickly. If you're watching the replay, I hope that you're still participating in the comments. Participate, okay? This is not here for you to watch. This is here for you to participate. Oh. Good morning. All right. Yes, Nikki. I had to put in a lot of work to find what fulfills me, and I'm excited about my future and travel plans at 52. That feels so good, doesn't it, Nikki? It feels so good. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to hear that. There is something. Like I said, when I was 40, I didn't know that there was more for me. I really didn't. I really didn't. I thought, well, I missed this chance. I missed that chance. I don't think there's more for me. I'm a hospital pharmacy technician. I'm going to keep doing this, and then I'll wait until I retire. 65, 66, then hopefully, I'll find something that I like. So it's so good to find it before I'm 66. I'm so glad. Yeah. La Lilith. I was just thinking this can't be it. I asked the universe to give me a sign, turned on YouTube, and then I saw this video. Welcome. Welcome. There's more. There's more for all of us. There's more for all of us. I'm not a life coach. I can't tell you what your more is. We can share with each other how we have come to find what our more is. And hopefully that will help you. Okay? So, speaking of that, let's get to step number 6. Step number 6 is to change the input. So 5 and 6 are really like very similar. 5 and 6, watch Linda's video in particular, but 6, change the input. Give yourself input that says that there's more for you, right? You don't have to know what that more is, but find people who are talking about that. People who are talking about living their dreams and helping other people live their dreams. Find those people on the internet and take that in. Take it in. Ingest it. Feed yourself. Make that your diet. You have to feed the faith that there's hope for you. There's hope for your future, and starve that idea that this is it. This is your life. Starve that. If you have any inkling in yourself that, oh, this is it for me, starve it until it shrivels up and dies, and feed the faith. So where can you find people who are talking this talk? All right. I have a short playlist called Breakthrough 2021, I think it's called. All right, let me get that playlist for you. It's a playlist of some videos that I love to watch that help me feel like, I'm on fire today. There's another video from Linda Hustler. There's some Lisa Nichols in there. There's some Brown and Bendy, who is a manifestation teacher. There's some videos in here that just help me stay on track. Helps me get on track and help me stay on track. So I'm going to share that playlist. If you're watching the replay, it'll be in the description, and I'm about to link to it in the chat if my computer will cooperate. It's a long playlist. Oh, yeah. So if you're in the chat, you can link to it. If you're watching the replay, I'll have to, playlist links are terrible. Open this up in another window. You can open it up right now in another window, and then you'll have it. Okay? You'll have the link to this breakthrough playlist. Okay? I talk all the time about the podcasts. Some of the podcasts that I love. Adelia's podcast is Picky Girl Travels the World, and we know that she talks to women who are living their dreams. Picky Girl Travels the World. Adelia has a podcast and a YouTube channel, right? She talks to women who are living their dreams. Adelia's living her life, and she talks to other women who are living their lives. Wanda from the Black Women Travel Podcast, right? I know my stuff is very travel centric. Your dream does not have to be travel focused, but that's just what I love. Black Women Travel Podcast. So yes, these things are very travel centric, but you can find people who are talking the talk that's right for you. Okay, all you gotta do is Google it. Just Google it. Hi, Karen. Karen says my daughter sent me. Welcome, Karen. Yeah. Jennifer Jace. I will have a work from anywhere business as a coach, holistic health coach, and travel the world. Yes. Yes. Orletta, if you keep asking the question, the universe, God will send those people and situations to you. Absolutely. Absolutely. I have had times when I have just said the words, I need help, and help was right in front of my face. Like, it just pops up. Yeah. So we get, because we feel sometimes shame and embarrassment, and like we have to keep it quiet, we get afraid to say what we want, and we get afraid to ask for help. But I had my own breakthrough. I'm gonna say 2018. I was house sitting with some dogs. I took the dogs out for their nighttime potty break before we went to bed, and I saw a shooting star. And I said, "Shooting star, I have to make a wish." And I could not get any words out of my mouth. I couldn't say anything that I wanted. And I wanted a lot of things. I just couldn't say anything that I wanted. Right, I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments. I couldn't, not like big things. Y'all know I want a family. I couldn't say I want children, right? I wish for kids. I don't know what you would say to the shooting star. I couldn't say I want $100, right? $100 would have been great. Not big things, not little things. I couldn't ask for anything that I wanted. I couldn't say the words. Just blocked up, all blocked up. And it was just me and some dogs outside. It wasn't like there was people listening. There was nobody listening. And that was the last time. I was so upset with myself. Like, I was really upset with myself. And that was the last time I said, I'm not going to be able, that's the last time I'm going to not be able to say what I want out loud. Now, I tell you all the time, the things that I want. I tell y'all my goals all the time. Yeah. So it can be hard I forgot what the comment was. I'm sorry. I'm just going on. But it can be hard to admit the things that we want and to say them out loud. But once you do, things start unfolding for you. They really do. Things start unfolding for you. What you need is here. It's out there. It's out there. But you have to not be afraid to look for it, ask for it, and receive it when it's there. Yes, shame and feeling is not possible. That's right. That's why I always say, Pat, don't edit. You don't have to know how it's going to happen. But don't edit the thing, right? Like I said, I'll be 47 in July. I still want to be a mother. I don't have to edit out, that dream. It's going to happen one way or another. I don't know how. I don't have to know how it's going to happen. I'm working on one thing, but it could come from a totally different direction. Yeah. Yeah. Some things exist that didn't exist a couple of years ago that make everything different. So you don't have to know how things are going to happen. You do have to take some steps, but let's see. I see that a lot. Already have a very good idea of what you want to do, but can't see it for yourself, but can see it because you wrote it out. You have to write it. Hi, Aimee, it's you. Aimee's the reason for this whole video. Hi. I'm so glad you're here, Aimee. I appreciate your comment so much. I saved it, I screenshotted it, I shared it. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're here. Yes, so we can see it. You can if you can't see it for yourself, sometimes you just see it's not possible. But it's possible. I hope that so Aimee, okay, I don't want to okay. So Amy's mentioned a thing that she wants to do. I hope that you saw the link that I sent you. Um, your dream, your goal, it sounds awesome and it seems possible to me. I don't see why not. All right. Clarity is one of the keys to success. Yes, absolutely, Diane, clarity. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go start from the beginning. All right. So we what to do when you're feeling unstuck, when you want to break through. Number one, give yourself some grace for feeling stuck. It's all right. Number two, schedule some free time to do the rest of the things on these lists. Okay. Thank you all. We shared your time. We are all in agreement that that is the time that you're going to have to do the rest of the things on these lists. If you have to readjust the time, make that new time commitment, okay? Thank you for going through your calendars and picking a time when you're going to do these things. Number three, we're thinking back to when we last felt that fire. Number four, we're looking at our lives today to find clues to what could reignite our fire, right? What are the things that we just keep getting drawn to? What are the things that people keep coming to us for, asking for help with? What are the things that people have declared us the expert in? Yeah, because it's harder to see things that we're good at because we take them for granted, right? What are the things that other people have declared you the queen of, right? I was declared the queen of house sitting. Yeah? I didn't start this YouTube channel to be about house sitting, but people said, oh, Stephanie the house sitter. So boom, now, for a long time anyway, a large portion of this channel was all house sitting. Yeah, what do people tell you you are the expert at? I took house sitting for granted. Yeah, but it's changed my life. Now I have house sitter school. House sitter school supports me. Now I'm chilling in Mexico in an awesome Airbnb. I don't know how much of it can you see. Oh, don't look at the table. I got a mess on the table, all my notes and stuff. But yeah, I'm in a little Airbnb here in Querétaro, which is super super cute. Yeah, all because because I listened to the clues of other people saying you are an expert in house sitting and you can help me house sit. And I was like, oh, I sure can. That's my thing. I don't know that there's one path to fulfillment. I think there are multiple roads. You can feel fulfilled doing a few different things. I don't think you have to know the thing. So I hope that that takes some pressure off. I don't think you have to know the thing. I think you just have to know a thing. Okay, so that was okay. Okay. Look, number four, look around for hints. Number five, watch Linda Husser's video. ExodusSummit.com. Watch Linda Husser's video called Over 50 Mindset Makeover. That gets its whole own step. That's how important that video is. And then number six, get other good positive input. Other input that says you can do it, right? I've quoted Lisa Nichols and Tony Robbins already today. Tony Robbins, I don't know if I trust him, but his words do make sense, but I don't know if I trust him as a person. Lisa Nichols, I trust her as a person. She has a YouTube channel. She's a coach, a transformational life coach, but she has a YouTube channel, so you can get info from her for free. Number seven is talk to a life coach. I'm not a life coach, so this is not a pitch for my services. Number seven is we've had a few people in the very beginning say that they had a breakthrough from a therapist. So a therapist, a life coach, a counselor, psychologist, whatever the person calls themselves. Bring in an expert. Okay, so the time of us doing everything on our own and lifting all of the weights on our own and bearing all of the burden on our own is over. We don't do that anymore. If there is help, we get help. Yeah? Can I get a thumbs up? Anybody? Nobody? Somebody give me a thumbs up on that. We get help now. Okay, thank you. Oh, I got a super chat. Thanks, Justice. Thanks, Justice, for the super chat. The time for us doing everything on our own is over. Yeah? We now get help when we need help. Yeah? All right, thanks, Justice. This chat are truly, yes, the live and the chat are truly blessed today. Has truly blessed me today. Whatever has been our lot to this point, just know we are in the right place. Now dream and jump. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Justice. Thank you. I messed up my thing here. Thank you so much, friend. Y'all know super chats for this month are going to Farmer C of Green Heifer Farms in North Carolina. So thank you. We're over $400 in donations to her. I'm sorry, I haven't kept a tally. YouTube keeps the tally, but I know we're over $400 in donations to Farmer C for the month of April, and we still have another week to go. I'm so excited about that. All right. So thank you, Justice. Yeah, so we are going to talk to an expert. We heard already from one of our friends in the chat who said that she started to get a breakthrough in her life once she handled the debt and credit problem, right? Once she handled the most pressing issue. So that's what I wrote on my extra piece of paper that I ripped out. Address the most pressing issue first. Who do you go to for help? You go to the expert for that most pressing issue. So if your most pressing issue is imposter syndrome, you find an expert who talks imposter syndrome and you get them to help you. I happen to know someone who's called Coach Tish on Instagram who handles imposter syndrome. If your issue is money, if your issue is I want to make this change and I don't have the money together to make this change, you talk to an expert who helps people get their money together to make a change in their life. I know one. Her name is Adelia Aborishade, also known as Picky Girl Travels the World on here on YouTube and on Facebook and on Instagram. Picky Girl Travels the World. She does coaching with women, with people, I think women only, or maybe all people, to help them get their FU money together. Okay? Adelia was able to leave a relationship, a job, and a country that were no longer serving her. And because she had her FU money together, and now she helps other women do the exact same thing. So figure out the most pressing issue, the thing that you say, I want to do this, but, right? Everything after that, but, that is a pressing issue that you need to have resolved. Probably. It may be, some of us will have buts that are fantasy made up. It's not really a roadblock. But some of us do have a but that is a roadblock. So get someone on your team who can help you address this most pressing issue first. Okay? Maybe a life coach, maybe a money coach, maybe a therapist, maybe something. Okay? Get that person first. Thank you for the super chats. I see them coming in. Thank you. Jumia. I'm just going to say it every way until you tell me, girl. Thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate it. Nikki Flores, thank you very much for that super chat. Daisy Lee, thank you, friend. I appreciate that super chat. Thanks, y'all. Fiona, Undine, thank you so much for the super chat. All right, super chat is going to Farmer C. She's on YouTube. She's Farmer C, C-E-E. Okay, her farm is called Green Heifer Farms, and they are a herbal, medicinal, I don't know. She farms medicinal herbs. Is that, yeah, farms medicinal things, plants, medicinal plants. Yes. So super chat is going to her. She's got a GoFundMe, or no, she's got a funding campaign. All right, thank you very much, Janelle. I'm on a third-party app called Ecamm Live, so I can't see the emoji, but it describes what's happening. It's so cute. All right. Okay, thank you. Jume. Thanks, friend. Okay. All right. All right. We're going to address the most pressing need first. We're going to get somebody on our team. Okay? If your concern is you are now an empty nester and you need some help with discovering the next part of you, right? I don't know. I'm not good with the, but you know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. You're an empty nester and you need, what's next for me? There are people who coach people through this period of empty nest life. You know what I mean? There are people who do that. There are people who do that. Um, we already told you about Linda Husser. Linda Husser is for a coach for Black women over 50. Her free Facebook group is called Bodacious Black Women Over 50. Free Facebook group. Okay? And she's on YouTube, and she's on what's the other one called? Clubhouse. Bodacious Black Women Over 50. All right? Free Facebook group for that express purpose. For that express purpose of capturing the you, capturing the you in this part of your life. Thanks so much for the super chat, Aimee. I can see myself 1 year from now helping other women doing what you're doing. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for being bold and beautiful and brave. Thank you so much, Aimee. I appreciate you. Thanks, NW, for the super chat. Thank you so much. And Faye Dawkins, thanks for the super chat. Gigi on the go. Gigi on the go. Thanks so much for the super chat. And Doreen Garby, thank you very much. Thanks for being you. Thank you. Leah Lowe, thanks for that super chat. All right. Thanks, friends. Okay, so anybody have questions about the concept of getting somebody on your team? I'm serious. I'm serious. So what do I have? I have accountability. I have Rashida as my accountability partner. So Rashida had an initiative called Find a Therapist February, where I did find one, but I didn't make an appointment. So don't tell her. I did find a therapist using Rashida's info, but I didn't make an appointment. And there are resources for, there are like Black women therapy collectives where you don't pay the same, I'm not prepared for that. I'm not prepared to give you that info. But there are resources out there. If you think a therapist is what you need to get your breakthrough, there are therapists out there who are providing their services for people who cannot afford the normal therapy rate. Okay, so that's a but that you can cross out. You can cross that out because there are women, especially Black women, providing therapy with on a budget for discounts. Thanks so much for the super chat, Janella. Thank you, April. Thank you, Jazzy for Life. Thank you. And Lori, thanks for that super chat, y'all. And Kim, hi Kimmy, thanks for the super chat. Where do you get an accountability group? All right. Great question, Kiki. Okay, so Black women who, if your thing is moving abroad or taking a sabbatical or something, you can find an accountability partner in the Exodus Summit Facebook group. Okay, we are Facebook. Let's see. ExodusSummit.com/community. Okay, so you can find an accountability partner there. ExodusSummit.com/community is the Exodus Summit Facebook group, or Facebook.com/groups/Exodus Summit, however you want to get there. All right. If your thing is not travel or move abroad related, then you might find an accountability partner in the chat. If you want to tell us what your thing is, what you need accountability with, and you want someone to raise their hand to be your accountability partner right now, do it. Okay? Don't be afraid. Do it. You'll have to reach out to each other and communicate with each other. And maybe we'll find a better way to do that in the future. Because accountability partnerships really have made a difference for me. So we'll find a better way to do it in the future. Exodus Summit is for Black women only, Ruby, but there are other groups. Find a group of people who are talking your thing. So this is kind of number number 8 and 9. But find a group of people who are into the thing that you want to get into. Get in there and get yourself an accountability partner. Don't be shy. Do it like your future depends on it, because it does, right? Your future success depends on you finding someone who can walk alongside you as an accountability partner. I made Rashida my coworker. I always tell people I made her my coworker. She reached out to me. I said, "Hi, now do you want to do this thing with me?" She reached out to me as a friend, on Instagram. And I was like, "Do you want to do this thing with me? Do you want to do this project?" I made her my coworker and my accountability partner. And I did it, and my business is thriving. Mine and ours, our joint business, thriving because we have that accountability partnership. I'm all in on that idea, but you have to search for an accountability partner. Ask. This is one of those things you have to say, "Here's what I want," and you have to ask for it. You have to reach out to someone. Yeah, Teresa says to create an accountability group. So I wanted to say that, but then I didn't. I wanted to tell her to create a group for accountability, because we've got 3 groups already that have stemmed from this live stream. I can't do it. I don't have the bandwidth. I am really good at saying no to things that I have to say no to. If you have a problem saying no to things, model yourself after me. I have no problem saying no to things that I need to say no to. That's something that I can't do. But if anyone wants to create a group that is just accountability for anything in particular, and y'all meet up in the group, do it. NW, can I post my BetterHelp link? YouTube won't let you link here. Can you do it? What you're going to have, yes, but what you're going to have to do is, instead of writing the dot, you're going to have to write the word dot. You know what I'm saying? So yes to posting the link, but you can't put the dot. Once you put .com, YouTube will block your comment for spam purposes. So you're going to have to write out the word dot. You understand what I'm saying? But yes is the answer. BetterHelp is a therapy. Let me say, you can post your link. BetterHelp is online therapy. Yeah, online therapy. And I think it's like a sliding scale, maybe. I don't know. I might be making that part up. Okay. Thanks so much. I see the super chats coming in. Thank you so much, Annabelle. Coolest people. Thank you very much, Monique. If I've missed your super chat, I'm sorry, but thank you. All right. Hi from San Antonio. Age 61 with a 6-year-old. Hi, Angela. Welcome. That'll be me. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Brenda's vid is in the group again. I don't know what that means. Let's see. Okay. Oh, so Chantel put her email. Okay, so Chantel's looking for an accountability partner to help on her routine. She left her email in the chat. Chantel, I think you should delete your email from the chat, but if you're okay with it being there, it's okay. There does need to be a group for accountability, period, regardless of the genre. So in Exodus Summit, you can get an accountability partner for travel, but we could use an overall accountability group if someone wants to start one. Oh, A. Hamilton says BetterHelp is pricey. There are options out, so we're going to Google some, and we're going to find some better options, some better priced options. And I think Therapy for Black Girls would probably be a good resource to find the women who are doing therapy for Black women at like a discounted rate. They have a special rate for Black women. Okay, all right. Okay. That was number 7. Bring in an expert. Bring in help. Bring in a coach, a therapist, okay? Number 8, do an inventory of your own skills. Okay, so some of you already know the thing that's going to create your breakthrough and you just need progress. Some of you don't yet know what's going to create your breakthrough. Do an inventory of your skills. We've been doing that kind of throughout the other numbers, looking back and looking around. But do an inventory of the things that your skills. Do a skills inventory and find what jumps out at you, okay? Include the soft skills. I need to plug in my laptop. Include the soft skills. Include the things that aren't necessarily monetizable. Okay, everything doesn't have to be about money. Include just the things that make you happy, that bring you joy. Okay, and it may be a skill that you need a lot of work at. It may be something you're not good at. So skill, maybe the word skill is wrong here, but it may be something that I knew. Okay, I thought Rashida did. Y'all know. Okay. All right, I'm gonna give you the link to that video too. Rashida has a video on therapy options that are free or reduced cost. Yes, okay, so it's gonna take me just a second to get that link. Because that's where I found out that's where I found the person that I was supposed to make an appointment with. Okay, you're gonna hear her talk in just a second. Okay, share, copy. Boom. Okay, so it's, the link, but it's Rashida's video. You can click on the link in the chat if you're here and just open it up in another window, okay? Free and low-cost therapy resources for Black women. Let me redo the link with the title. And her channel is Sheeta's on the Loose. Copy that. How'd I do? Free and low-cost therapy resources for Black women, okay? So her channel is Sheeta's on the Loose. If you can't click on the link, you can just go to YouTube and put in Sheeta's on the Loose, free and low-cost therapy. Boom. There you are, okay? So we're taking money off of that, I need help, but we're taking that butt out. We're crossing that butt out, okay? Because there are free and low-cost resources. Okay. BetterHelp has a free week. Okay, thank you. Seeking accountability and starting a home. Okay, so good. Y'all keep looking in the comments for your accountability partner. You may need to say what you want accountability with. And if someone else says something that you say, oh, I would like to be a partner with that person, just holler at them. Okay? Do it like your future depends on it. Okay? Don't be afraid to just say that sometimes the extroverts and the introverts find each other magically. Other times introverts need to channel an extrovert for just a few minutes. Pretend you're an extrovert for just a few minutes and reach out to someone. Okay. All right. So y'all keep doing that in the chat. So Nadine says, should I remove my info? Okay, it's whatever you feel comfortable with. So we're all friends here today, okay? But spam bots will troll, will scrub YouTube chat and comments, and you may end up with some spam on your email. So I would, once you find the person and they say that they have written down your email address, I would go back and remove that. It's up to you. I put my email in the chat all the time, Stephanie@vicarious.com. I put it in the chat all the time, but I get lots of spam, okay? And some of it I think is from YouTube, from people who, do whatever they do. Oh, hair. Y'all talking about my hair. When I did the thumbnail for this video, I got so many replies about my hair. That picture is old. That picture is from 2 or 3 years ago. I was like, oh, this means I'm gonna have to do my hair for the video so people don't click on it and get so disappointed when they see the real me. so, so I did a quick twist out I did a quick twist out and a Bantu knot out. I guess it's like a twist out with the ends Bantu knotted, so that it would not be shockingly horrible when you saw it. So I'm a long-term traveler. I've been in Mexico since November. I have switched to drugstore products. I use Garnier Fructis, like the avocado something shampoo and conditioner. I just add in a lot of oil in every step. either avocado oil or extra virgin olive oil to every step. I use a lot of oil in every product. And then I use Chemet Biologics Chemet Biologics Hydrate and Twist Butter. And I have that. My mom has brought me that to Mexico before, but I brought it this time. I brought it down. But my mom, it gets confiscated, so I always have to repackage it into smaller containers. But that's it. I found that I can do fine with drugstore brands. If you're concerned about long-term travel and you have natural hair, I know we have like our holy grail products, and we can't see life without them. But I've just switched over to Garnier Fructis. I've switched over to the drugstore stuff, and then I just add in a lot of either olive oil or avocado oil, which is easy to find down here, easy to find and cheap. All right. Connie Robinson, Rashida says that we should host a meetup in Mexico. That I'll put that on Rashida's to-do list. Okay, do you guys see? Okay, so please scroll through. If you're looking for an accountability partner, some people have listed what they're working on. Please scroll through and pick somebody and tell them, hey, I'll be your accountability partner. Okay? Please don't leave here. If you want an accountability partner, don't leave here without one. Okay? One was give yourself grace. Number 2, schedule free time. Number 3, think back to when you last felt the fire. Number 4, look around your life today for hints on what could be your future. Number 5, watch Linda Husser's video at exodussummit.com called Over 50 Mindset Makeover. Number 6, give yourself good input. Podcasts, affirmations. I listed the link to my YouTube playlist called Breakthrough 2021. Yeah, give yourself good input. Number 7, get help. Bring in an expert. Get yourself a life coach, a therapist, and something. Number 8, do the inventory of your skills, of the things that you like to do. You don't even have to be good at them yet. We start bad at everything and we get better. But 8, do an inventory of your skills. Do an inventory of the things that you either want to focus on more or that you enjoy focusing on now. And then number 9, try anything. Okay, so we started off saying that happiness is hope plus progress. So number 9, try something. I don't care what it is. I really don't think, I'm not an expert at this, but I don't think that there's one path to fulfillment. I don't think so. I think you can get there from a lot of different roads. Some are highways, some are dirt roads, some are cobblestone streets. But I think that you can get there, but you can't get there until you take a step in some direction. So just try anything. My mom told y'all she just started acrylic painting. She's 74. She loves it, and she's good. She's good at it. Which is shocking to me because I cannot translate what I see into my fingers. I can't draw or paint. I have tried. I can't draw or paint. My eyes and my hands don't seem to be connected. Connie Perry can paint. Who knew? So try anything. Like seriously, try anything. Stop editing out things because it's not going to work for this reason. Stop editing it out. You don't know. You don't know what could happen. All right, I'm glad to see it. Okay, I see accountability connections happening. Keep it coming. Okay, Aimee, I need help in getting my coins together. So Adelia is Picky Girl Travels the World. Aimee, this is for you and for anyone who needs to get their FU money together, right? I want to say goodbye to this country. I want to say goodbye to this job. I want to say goodbye to this relationship. Maybe all of those. Picky Girl Travels the world.com/ well, let me see. Picky Girl Travels the World. Okay. Now she does coaching on that particular subject matter. Okay. So when you go to her website, pickygirltravelstheworld.com, you'll see her work with me section. Okay. If you want a coach to help you with this, she's the person. Okay. Like I said, she left a marriage, a job, and a country. and she's thriving in Mexico City. Okay? Okay, I see groups happening. It's up to you. Keep it. Yes, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Okay? Okay. Try anything. What are we going to try? What are we going to try? I told y'all I'm going to try macrame. I don't want to do it until I get back to the US. Well, I don't know. My concern is doing macrame here and then making all these awesome things and then having to leave them because they don't fit in my suitcase. But that may not be a problem. Okay, so I'm going to write it down. So I'm going to try macrame. Okay, so I wrote down, I don't know that I spelled macrame correctly. I wrote down, I already told y'all that my breakthrough day is May 4th. So my breakthrough day is May 4th. So one of the things I'm going to do on May 4th is try. Try a little macrame because I keep watching the videos and I'm like, oh, that's cute. Oh, that looks good. I could do that. Put it on my wall. So when I get back to Delaware and I start making videos and you see a huge macrame wall hanging, maybe I made it. Maybe I made that. Okay, what are we going to try? Mikey. Hi, Michael Lee. I'm going to try starting a business. Good. But what? Give us one step. Do you want to tell us one step you're going to try? Did you schedule? You may not have been here in the beginning, Mikey. Michael Lee, I'm sorry. You can't tell me a nickname for someone and then expect me to use their actual name. But I know you're supposed to use the name that people tell you to use. I just give people nicknames and then have to apologize. Okay, Michael Lee, tell us, I'm also going to try to walk a 15-mile trail in my neighborhood. Good. Listen, outdoor time will do some things to you, right? Outdoor time will change your mindset, will change your attitude, will change your ideas, give you new ideas. All right, good, Michael Lee. Oh, child, do you know how awful mail is here in Mexico? I could do that. Okay, so thank you for giving me a good option. You give me an option and I'm telling you no, here's why it won't work. You're right. Okay, so that is a good option. If I make something gorgeous and it won't fit in my suitcase, I will mail it back. That way I don't have to say I can't do it now. All right. Okay, I'm joining the gym to get thick, yes, and become fluent in Spanish. Good, Bree. Yeah, Spanish is fun. I can sell them. I don't want to, Lorraine, I intentionally don't want to monetize this, right? I intentionally don't want to, I need a hobby that is not linked to money, right? YouTube, at one point, YouTube was a hobby, but it was kind of always linked to money because it was always linked to my coaching. But then once it became monetized, it became different. So I want a hobby that's not linked to money. Yeah, someone asked what's macrame. It's like weaving or knitting, or it's like weaving but with your hands, and it's ropes, yarn and ropes and stuff. Yeah, I think I would like when I love watching the videos. It looks really fun and soothing at the same time, and you come out with art because like I said, I'm not a visual artist. I can't draw or paint. My brain and my fingers they don't seem to belong to the same body. I feel like macrame is my way to get something visual produced by hand without being able to draw or paint. Okay, Clarissa, good. Clarissa says she is starting to see, she's get encouraged and she's starting to realize some things that align for her. I'm glad. I hope that's the point. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. This is a video that once I get the notes up, which who asked me for that? Uzo. Once I get these notes up, I think this is something that we're going to be able to come back to and keep working on. Going to take a coding class. Good, Lorraine. Just started cross stitch again, Allentown gal, and watercolor for the first time. It feels so good to try new things. Yeah, Adelia says abuelitas seem to do embroidery. I don't want to do that. But thank you, Adelia. This is a specialty of mine. People give me suggestions, and I'm like, no. Thank you. Embroidery, so my eyes are not good, and I don't want to wear glasses. Frankly, I'm too vain to wear glasses right now. And so I don't know that I would be able to embroider anything with it looking decent. I don't know. Karen, learn Japanese or Thai. Good. I know your nickname is Mikey. That's why I call you that, even though on all of your things you say Micah Lee. You know, I'm supposed to call you Micah Lee because that's how you've introduced yourself on the internets. But I know once I heard Mikey, there was no turning back. Hello, Shirley. Hey, Brenda, learning to skate again. Like roller skate? Also learning to speak French and play the guitar. Wonderful, Brenda. That's wonderful. Ujo, learning Spanish. I already started my step for that. Good. Spanish. Whitney says Spanish, travel, and YouTube. Good. Vinny, Spanish. Started studying Spanish again. Good. Okay. Ah, so Taj, okay, sometimes I can't see these, but I can see these today. Taj says that Rashida's video on therapy helped her. So I'm glad that we've linked, I'm glad Rashida reminded us about it. We have linked to it. Use it. Use your resources. Like I said, the days of doing all the heavy lifting on our own, now that I have bodybuilding up on the screen, the days of doing all the heavy lifting on our own are over. When we need help, we get help. We are not the beasts of burden. When we need help, we get help. Yes, roller skating looks so awesome. I follow a YouTube, Instagram, someone on Instagram. I can't remember her name right now. Who's doing she's been making a roller skating video every day, like to track her progress, and it's so much fun to watch. Okay, garden sanctuary. Let's do it, Susan. Let's do it. That is going to benefit you in so many ways. Okay, let's do it. Okay. New Day Lady 60. I need help getting my FU money together. Contact Adelia. Okay, she is a coach who does this. This is her specialty. Okay, pickygirltravelstheworld.com. You'll go to her website. You'll see her link. Pickygirltravelstheworld.com. You'll see the link to work with her. You can schedule time to work with her and have a plan. Okay, happiness is hope plus progress. Okay, Talk with Adelia will give you hope plus progress. Yes, that's number 7. We are talking to an expert. All right, and y'all have gotten ahead of me because number 10 on the list. So number 9 was try anything. We've listed what we're going to try. Thank you for that. Going to the gym, goddess wings. Thank you. Okay, so we've done that. Number 10 is community, which you guys are ahead of me on, okay? So number 10 is find a community of people who are doing that thing that you want to do and join them. I've said it probably in every video I've made for the last year. I have said it. If you want to make a change, if you want a breakthrough, I don't know people who do these things solo. I don't know. I haven't seen it done solo, right? Especially when it's a big change, something that is totally different from what you're used to. I don't know people who do it solo. They do it with a community, okay? So you find a community for people who are doing your thing, and you join that community. And you find yourself an accountability partner from within that community, and you make progress. You have hope plus progress. Okay, one more time, I'll invite you to join the Exodus Summit Facebook group if you're a Black woman looking to take a sabbatical or to become an expat, to move abroad. Exodus Summit Facebook group. You'll find an accountability partner in the group. If your thing is something else, find a group of people who are talking about that thing and join them. Like, just go on Facebook and look for the thing that you're interested in. If you can't find it, start it. But you need a community, okay? So if you're going to, so let's see, what did we have? We have a lot of starting business people in here, right? So look for groups for your particular type of business. If you're starting a candle business or whatever your hair products or hair doing, it's not called hair doing, you know what I mean. Find a group of people who are talking that thing and get in that group. If you don't yet know your thing, pick something. It don't matter. Pick a roller skating group. Like, seriously. If you don't know what your thing is still, after after our day off, the day off our breakthrough day that we've put on our calendars, if that breakthrough day comes and goes and you still don't know your thing, just pick something. Like, seriously. Pick something somebody else said that sounds interesting. Try it. Maybe you'll love it. Maybe you'll be lukewarm and you'll keep looking for something else. Maybe you'll hate it and it'll be an easy decision to walk away. But just find something. Write a book, right? I love reading books. Write a book. Pick something. We didn't have that in the chat today. Normally when you start talking about a breakthrough, people start talking about, I always wanted to write a book. Maybe it's because I have always wanted to write a book. I'm working on it now, slowly but surely. Learning a language. We've got lots of people in here talking about learning a language. Find a group for people who are learning a language. Find a group for English speakers who are trying to learn Japanese. Or find a group for Japanese speakers who want to help English speakers, right? Find a group. Get in a community. Get in a community of people who are working towards a similar goal. I'm telling you, it's so much better with community. Maybe you can do it on your own, but it's going to take you a lot longer. It's going to be a lot more frustrating, a lot harder. Denise, the Facebook group is called Exodus Summit. exodussummit.com/community. Okay, you'll see us. We're on Facebook. If you're a Black woman who has hidden her profile photo and has her profile private, you may not get in, okay? Because we only allow Black women in the group, okay? Thanks, Adelia. She always comes through. Facebook group called Melanated Multilinguals. Okay, so everybody in here who talked about learning a language, there you go. This Facebook group is called Melanated Multilinguals. Get in it. If you have your accountability partner from today, tell your accountability partner to join too. If you don't have one yet, join the group. Introduce yourself when they say it's time to introduce yourself, and say, I would like an accountability partner, please. Here's what I'm working on. And do it. Ask for an accountability partner like your future depends on it. Okay? Ask for an accountability partner like you need it. Okay? Because that's the key. One of the keys. We got 10 keys. It's one of the 10 keys. All right. I will find something. I'm developing an antique book spreadsheet, maybe selling the books. Antique book spreadsheet. Okay. These are antique books that you have sourced from somewhere? Okay. Antique book spreadsheet. Okay. That's cool, Daisy. All right. So there's a lot in the chat that I can't see, and but I think you guys are doing a good job of reaching out to each other. Don't leave here, okay? I only have 16% battery because my plug is not. So when this chat ends, don't leave here saying, "Oh, I wish I had asked someone to be my accountability partner." Okay? You can do it. You can do it. Just scroll through the chat, find somebody who listed something that sounds like you want to talk to them on a weekly or once a week or once every 2 weeks, and then reach out to them and say, hey, I'll be your accountability. Ooh, hold on. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, now my thing is going to act haywire. All right. So we've got our 10 steps. We haven't done our 10 steps because some of these things we're not going to be able to do yet, right? Some of these things will take some time and some writing and some thought. But we have talked about number one, give yourself some grace. If you feel stuck, if you feel unfulfilled, if you're saying, this can't be my life, give yourself some grace, okay? I think you have seen that there are many, many, many other people in the chat who are at that same point. Okay, so so you should not be shaming yourself for being at a place that is perfectly normal and natural for humans. Okay, it's a cycle. I think even when we have experienced that, we go out of that and then we come back into it again. And then we work through it over and over again. So, number one, give yourself grace. Number two, schedule free time. Schedule some time when you have no obligations. We went through, if you didn't join us earlier, if you weren't here in the beginning, like literally, we opened up our calendars and we wrote down our free day, our day when we are going to have no obligations, when we can focus on our breakthrough. We have scheduled a breakthrough day. Mine is May 4th. Some women have a weekend, a breakthrough weekend. Some women have a breakthrough 4 hours. Okay, but we have scheduled some time. And some women have a breakthrough afternoon because this live stream has gone long and they've said that their breakthrough day is today. And so we need to end the live stream so they can get on with their breakthrough day. Okay, but we have actually put a day on the calendar when we're going to do the rest of the things on the list. Okay, those things are, we're going to think back to when we last felt that fire. What were we doing? Why were we feeling on fire for our lives? Why did we feel so fulfilled or so happy? We're going to look, number four, we're going to look at our life today. What things are calling to us? What things are other people telling us that is our thing, right? What are other people saying? Hey, you're good at this thing. I come to you for help with this because this is something you're special. This is something you specialize in. You may not even realize it, right? So number four was look at our life today for hints. Number five, watch Linda Hustler's video. Go to exodussummit.com. The video is, you're going to have to give your email address. The video is Over 50 Mindset Makeover. With exodussummit.com, you get to watch the videos for 48 hours for free. If your 48 hours have already expired, go write this down. Write vicarious.com/breakthrough. On Monday, go to vicarious.com/breakthrough and you'll be able to rewatch the video. I don't have that set up yet. Okay. But Monday it will be there. Today is Saturday the 24th, so Monday is the 26th. Okay. Number six, give yourself other input. Other positive input, other input that says you can have a breakthrough, that you find the thing that you think is your, and anyway, whatever you like, podcasts, YouTube channels, affirmations, change that input. Number seven, address the most pressing issue first with an expert. Bring in some help to address that most pressing issue. If you know you're feeling imposter syndrome, if you know your money is holding you back, whatever, let's see, what other things, whatever you think is that most pressing issue, get an expert, right? So we know that I want a breakthrough I want motherhood for myself, and I want that to be a breakthrough. It's not really something I'm working on in the next few months, but if it was something that I was working on right now, and I would say, well, I'm too old, then my number one step would be to find out I need to go see a fertility specialist, right? Or I need to talk to an adoption lawyer, or go out on the street and find a man and be like, hey, dude, you want to be my baby daddy? Something. Find a widower. Go find some widower Facebook. Maybe I need to write this down. Find some widower Facebook groups and see what's popping. Right. Find an expert to help you. Okay. We're not doing everything on our own. Okay. Answer that most pressing issue. Where are we? Number 8. We're going to inventory our skills. And again, the skills don't have to be things that you're good at, just things you like. We need a better word for skills. Inventory the things that we're interested in. You don't have to be good at it. You can get better at anything, right? Anything. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I watched a video of a woman who sang the same song every day for, I think, 30 days or something. And she really did get better at it. Right? Like, you get better at everything that we know how to do today. We started off not knowing how to do it, and we got better at it. Sometimes we give ourselves like a time frame where we're like, it's too late for me. But we're here to tell you it's not too late. Cat Graphics says drawing is a learned skill. I know it is. I know it is. It's a skill. So here's my, so like I said, I'm good at telling you, here's why it won't work for me, even though I'm telling y'all not to say, here's why it won't work for me. I don't think it's something that I can't learn. I just think like, it's too hard. I would rather macrame. I think that macrame is a good alternative, a good way to create a visual product, not product, a visual end result, right? Art, a piece of art. I'm going to call it art. Yes, I'm going to call my macrame art, even though I haven't even made it yet. A good way for me to create a piece of art without having to start from scratch with learning how to draw. I know it is a thing that you can learn. And so I need to change my wording. Yes, change my wording. It is a learned skill, right? If you can learn to sing, which I never really thought was a learned skill, but it is. If you can learn to sing, you can learn to draw. All right. All right. All right. 6. Where were we? That was number 8. Inventory your things, inventory your skills or like wannabe skills. Number 9, try something. Try something. Anything. I'm trying macrame. We listed our things that we're trying. Try something. Try it. Okay? Stop putting up the roadblocks like I just did in front of all of you. When I talked about drawing, I put up a roadblock about why it's not going to work for me. But I'm not super interested in it. I'm not. If I was interested in it, it would be a different story. But try something you're interested in. Roller skating, learning a language, something. Something that is going to bring you pleasure and fun. It doesn't have to be something that is going to be fulfilling your life's purpose. It really doesn't. You're, there are many roads. There are many roads to feeling fulfilled. One of the times that I felt most fulfilled in my life was just because I was running regularly. I was a runner. It just felt good, and it put everything else into a different perspective, into a different place in my life. Just do one. Try anything. Literally, that's all I wrote. Try anything. And then number 10, find a community, which y'all are doing right now. Y'all are forming your own communities here. I see. Rukia's emailing people. Okay. Aimee's giving out her email address. All right. Please behave yourselves with people's email addresses. Anyone who's watching this from the future, if their email address is in the chat, just act like you don't see them anymore. Okay? This is why I always tell people to be, turn on notifications, come here live, because things happen. When you get Black women together, things happen. Things happen. Magic is what happens. So turn on notifications so you don't have to be like, oh man. As soon as I hit end and share on Facebook that we were live, someone will say, I missed it. I'm like, I done told y'all, turn on notifications. Okay? All right. If you have any questions about the 10 steps that we're supposed to take, holler. If you have had a breakthrough and you feel like I didn't cover something that I should have, right? I had a breakthrough and here's what helped me and you didn't talk about that, tell us. Don't keep it a secret. Tell us where it came from. Tell us what happened. How did you how did you achieve a breakthrough in your life? If it's not, if it's not, if that's not one of these things on this list, let's see. He's married to, I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Justina Thompson. He's married to a Kente. I don't know what that means, Justine. Thanks for the super chat, but I don't get it. Did I miss something? Thanks for the super chat. Super chat for the channel for this month of April. Go to Farmer C of Green Heifer Farms. So thanks for that. Okay. Once I end, everything's going to go away. The chat disappears for a while and then it comes back. Okay. So you need to get your write down what you need to write down, or be prepared to come back to this video later when the chat is up, which takes hours sometimes. Sometimes once you leave a live stream, sometimes it takes hours for the chat to pop back up. Okay, I hope you've done what you needed to do, connected with the person you needed to connect with, gotten your accountability partner. If you haven't gotten your accountability partner, go to a group for your thing. Okay, go to Adelia told us about the melanated multilinguals. I told you about Exodus Summit. Go to a group related to your thing, and once you're allowed to, introduce yourself and ask for an accountability partner there. Okay. I didn't know, Janella. Teas are back in stock from Green Heifer Farms. That's good. I got an email because I signed up for their email list. I did get an email about new packaging. So I did not assume that meant the teas were back. I didn't even bother to look. Thanks, Janella. Green Heifer Farms teas are back in stock. All right. Connie Perry is about to be overdosing on tea. if you if you can overdose on tea, Connie Perry. All right, Alexandria the Great. Thank you very much for the super chat. I'm glad. I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad you're participating. Thank you so much. That's good to know. All right, my mom wants to plan a trip to Green Heifer Farms in North Carolina. So I don't know. If y'all are close by, maybe we'll see you there. All right. Okay. Simona says besos. Okay. Thank you. When is next live Saturday? We're live Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern. I don't remember. You'll know I never know. I have a little calendar. I never remember what we're going to talk about next week. I'll tell you on the channel. So if you're subscribed to my channel, you'll see the update that shows up on the community tab when it pops up. I don't know what we're talking about next week. It's the end of April. I can't remember, but it's just me. There's nobody coming. Okay? Next Saturday, maybe we might just do house sitting, seriously. Whatever, I'll see what's on the schedule, but we may talk house sitting because house sitting is back. Summer's here, summer's almost here. House sits, people start to request house sits a couple months in advance, so it's time to get ourselves together if we're gonna house sit this summer. All right. Ruby, muchas gracias. All right. Yeah, 7 a.m. Pacific, yes. 10 a.m. Eastern Saturday, 7 a.m. Pacific. Okay. All right. I'm just stalling to give you North Carolina in the house. I'm just stalling to give y'all time to get your email addresses and stuff situated. Sandra, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're here and sharing with us. Thank you all for sharing with us. I think next Saturday is the 30th, right? Oh, it is May 1st. Oh. This is a problem because I never know what day anything, I don't know. When you're a house sitter, dates don't matter. Days don't matter, nothing matters. So this was our last Saturday for Green Heifer Farms. Next month, oh, well, oof, I'm not going to tell you who next month's money is going to, but it's another exciting one. They're always exciting. Okay, so this is the last. Thank you for telling me. Thank you. Who put that on here? Thank you for telling me. I'm sorry, the chat has scrolled by so fast that I forgot. B. Butler, thank you. Because, child, I don't know. I thought for sure next Saturday was the 30th. Okay, thank you for that. So this means that this is the last Saturday for Green Heifer Farms. So on Monday, I will have the total for the super chat, the total that we're giving her in the super chat, the dollar total. So that's exciting. And then we will, I'll put it in the community tab so that you'll see it in the you'll see it, how much we're sending to her as a channel. And again, if you don't want to give the money through YouTube, which I understand, she's got a GoFundMe, GoFundMe.com/Green Heifer Farms if you want to be a contributor. Actually, is it I Fund Women? Wait. Don't go to GoFundMe. I'm going to put the link up. Since this is the last day, this is the last Saturday that we're doing that, I want to get the right link. It's neither one of those. It's patreon.com. You can become a patron of her farm directly yourself. That way you'll get those email updates that Janella and I got. To become a patron of Green Heifer Farms, go to patreon.com/Green Heifer Farms. okay? Patreon.com/greenheiferfarms. That way, you'll be on her list and you'll get the updates. Janella and I got email this week from her because we have, because we're on her list. Okay, patreon.com/greenheiferfarms. Okay. All right, I see y'all trying to convince me to do a meetup in the Carolinas. I'm not doing it. I don't know when I'm going to be back. Well, I don't know. Maybe. I'm pretty sure my mom will want to go. So maybe we'll tell you. Maybe we'll just tell you when we're going to be there. But I'm not organizing anything. Y'all know I'm not organizing that. I'm not doing it. But maybe when we go, we'll tell you when we're going to be there. And if you're close by, maybe you can hang out with us. Junkat, thank you so much for the super chat. I think you've given twice today, Junkat. Keep track, honey. Please, child, keep track. But thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you very much, Jan Casson, for the super chat. Thank you very much. All right, Annabella, this was awesome. It was awesome. Don't thank me, thank you. Thank us. Looking refreshed, feeling good. I'm feeling good, thank you. All right. AZ. Hi, AZ. It's all right. The replay will be faster. When I watch replays, sometimes I watch them on faster speed, so it doesn't take as much time. So, all right. I think you did, Junkat. Take a look. Take a look. YouTube about to get all your money, honey. Take a look. I might be wrong. Don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed. But I might be wrong. Yeah. So, all right. Thank you all. I'm ignoring this right here. I'm ignoring that right there. It's a great start to my weekend too, Veronica. Okay. Aimee, answered prayers. Yes. Ask. Seek, right? Ask, it shall be given. Seek, and you shall find. For those who knock, the door is open. Everyone who asks receives, and all who seek shall find. Okay? You knock, and the door will be open. All right? Ask, seek, knock. Thanks, guys. Okay. All right. So I think I've given you time to get your email addresses together, to get your accountability partners together. I will see y'all next Saturday. That's it. Thanks. Thank you again. I can't thank you enough for this community. Thank you for participating. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for giving. Thank you for being. Keep me posted. And don't forget, on Monday, go to vicarious.com/breakthrough to get your breakthrough 10 steps written out. Okay? Bye, friends. Bye.